Marseille, a port city in southern France, is a multicultural hub overlooking the Mediterranean. It's a fantastic mix of old and new, with cobbled streets, wonderful seascapes, ancient districts, and a state-of-the-art museum dedicated to the Mediterranean Sea. Its natural harbor has made it an important trade center for centuries, and at its heart is the Old Port, where fishermen sell their catch along the boat-lined quay. Marseille is a city made for wandering around, where visitors can enjoy its historic old town to its quays with boat promenades. Before we get into the top 10 things to do in Marseille, we've included links in the description to various discount codes and links to resources of things to do, so make sure you check those out. At number 10 is the Old Port. The Old Port of Marseille is at the end of the La Canebière, the major street of Marseille. It is a natural harbor and one of the most westerly of the inlets along the rocky coastline. The Old Port remains a thriving area for fishing boats, pleasure yachts, and tourist boats. Access to the port area is available all day for visitors to enjoy the atmosphere and scenic views. To see the port from the water, visitors can hop aboard a ferry boat, which departs from the town hall several times a day. Number 9 is the hop-on, hop-off color bus, Marseille. Explore Marseille in a hassle-free way with a hop-on, hop-off pass, valid for 1 or 2 days and covering 14 different stops. This gorgeous port city, first founded by Greek sailors in 600 BC, has lots to explore. There are also helpful commentaries in 6 languages to explain the sights as you go. This is one of the best ways to take in the sights of France's third biggest city. At number 8 is Calanque National Park. The Calanque National Park is located less than 9 miles south of Marseille and is an area of outstanding natural beauty. A natural park since 2012, this area is home to a remarkably rich array of wildlife, hidden fishing villages, and wonderful landscapes. The jagged limestone cliffs drop into secret pebble beaches, which are lapped by the aquamarine waters of the Mediterranean Sea, giving visitors great opportunities for swimming, walking, boating, or just admiring the magnificent views. Number 7 is Stade Velodrome. Even before a marvelous refurbishment in the build-up to the Euro 2016, Olympique de Marseille's home stadium was one of the world's football cathedrals. Now the largest football club stadium in the country, with a capacity of 67,000, it is protected from the weather by a spectacular, undulating roof. Visitors can enjoy an interesting tour involving visiting the dressing rooms, seeing the highest point of the terraces, and going pitch side. At number 6 is Les Paniers. Les Paniers, meaning the basket, gives a glimpse of old Marseille and real Marseille culture. Located on the hill north of the Old Port, the area retains a village-like feel, from its narrow winding streets that spill into squares, to its restaurants, workshops, and terraced homes. Les Paniers is a delightful place for visitors to wander. Number 5 is the Basilique Notre-Dame de la Garde. The Basilique Notre-Dame de la Garde, which translates as Our Lady of the Garde, was built in the 1850s on the foundation of Marseille's ancient fortress. This church is one of Marseille's most famous landmarks and is situated on the top of a hill overlooking the city and sea. Today, this working Catholic basilica is filled with stunning marble, beautiful murals and mosaics, and is a wonderful place to enjoy sweeping panoramic views of the city below. At number 4 is the Museum of European and Mediterranean Civilizations, also known as the MUSEM. The stunning Museum of European and Mediterranean Civilizations, that spans 3 entire buildings, is home to one of the most extensive collections of Mediterranean art and culture anywhere in the world. It is located next to Fort St. Jean and opened in 2013 when Marseille was named a European Capital of Culture. Also known as the MUSEM, it explores Mediterranean civilizations and history and provides an insightful look into the way they developed. Apart from exhibitions, there are also mini-films or lectures to help visitors better comprehend Mediterranean culture. Number 3 is Palais Longchamp. Palais Longchamp opened in 1869 to celebrate the arrival of water from the Durance River to Marseille. This spectacular palace features a grand fountain and works by the famous animal sculptor Antonin Louis Barye. The right wing of the palace houses the Natural History Museum, while the Museum of Fine Arts was relocated to the left wing in 2013. The park around the palace also features a beautiful garden and a planetarium. At number 2 is the Cathédrale de la Major. This French national monument, built in a spectacular Byzantine Romanesque style, dates from the 19th century and is as impressive inside as it is outside. With its high ceilings, fabulous mosaics, stunning statues, and side chapels, the Cathédrale de la Major is definitely worth a visit. And at number 1 is Château de l'Oeuf. Marseille's island fortress, the Château de l'Oeuf on the delightfully named Island L'Oeuf, is a short ferry ride from the old harbor. Visit the island fortress and get amazing views of the old port from the boat and the island itself. Visitors are able to learn all about the 16th century castle's history as a prison for enemies of the state and see old graffiti by past prisoners, making a great tour for guests of all ages. So that sums up our top 10 things to do in Marseille. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. Until next video, have a great day.